Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is Mixed Media Day, so we're going to add another page into our journal. Now in this video I'm going to be using some products from Beebeecrafts. Now I was lucky enough to be sent some beautiful background stamps, and these are absolutely gorgeous, so I want to incorporate that onto the page today. They're foam stamps, and they are lovely. So they're sort of like sticky backed, and you just pop them onto your acrylic block to print. So I'm going to be using those, and I've also printed them onto some tissue paper as well. I've got a bit yellow on here because I actually sprayed my spray and it went all over the place, but never mind, that's okay. But I've printed them out on some tissue paper, which I thought I might put on the background, as well as stamping them, and I just think they are lovely, really nice. And printing onto tissue paper is a really nice way to use in your mixed media, which I'm loving them. So I've stamped lots and lots just on a piece of white tissue paper, but the stamps are beautiful, really love them. So I shall be using those. So let me just pop them over there. And I'm also going to be using some beautiful silicone clear stamps. Now I was also sent these, which are lovely. So you get 9 packets in here, and these were the butterfly, flowers and bees, I believe, but links will be under the video. I'm going to be using the 2 butterflies today, and I'm going to show you how, because I wanted them colourful. I want to try and keep this a little bit plainer background, but I wanted some lovely colourful butterflies, and these are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to show you how to do these as well, which are beautiful, aren't they? Because I wanted them nice and colourful. So I've actually inked them, and these are stamped onto tissue paper as well. This one I've stamped just over the top of one of the tissue paper backgrounds, so you can see in there, I'm hoping you can see the background. So if you're doing a nice black and white journal, this would look lovely on there, or even a black and white page. I think they are really pretty. So some of these I have coloured, and some of them I have stamped as well, if I can pick it up, onto some of my tissue paper jelly plate prints. So you know, I have got lots and lots of these, so I've just printed them on here. So that gives you a lovely colourful butterfly as well, and I've done some smaller ones, so they're beautiful. But I'm just going to show you how you ink them up. So if you like to get messy, this is a bit of a messy one, so I'm going to show you that first, just to show you how I made these before we pop them on the page. I'm going to keep the page quite simple, so I say, for now. I'm going to try and keep the page quite simple today, so we shall see. So I'm going to just pop this to the side. Now, oopsie daisies, my scissors. I have this just black foam mat, and I've got some plain white tissue paper here. And all I'm going to do, I've got some stays on. I'm going to be using my Distress Oxide sprays in different colours. So I'm going to pop those to the side there, and I need my acrylic block and of course some stamps. So I'm going to show you how simple it is to do these, and it's so much fun. So if you fancy having a nice little bit of messy fun, let's make sure we're in view. That's okay, that's good. So let's just take our stays on in black, in jet black. So I'm just going to ink the little butterfly, and then I'm just going to stamp some on here like this. Just hold it down so the ink has time to go into the paper. Look how beautifully they stamp. They are really lovely stamps. So we shall do a few of these like this. So these are great fun to do, and you could do lots and lots and keep them in your stash as well. So I'm just going to do the big butterfly for now, just so it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. but you can do the bees if you have lots and lots of stamps, because look, on this one you've got lots. You can do all the flowers. You've got to do smaller little butterflies on there as well. They're beautiful. So I'm just going to do 4 on there. I think I've ripped it there, never mind. Let's just pop the lid on there. Pop this to the side. I'm just going to cut this off so it's a little bit smaller. Look at that thing. Pop that to the side, pop that to the side. Now this one's ripped, but that's okay. Just going to show you what to do. Now this is really, really simple. I've got my sprays here. I'm going to use the mustard seed. I'll use the Dusty Concord, Seedless Preserve, Milled Lavender. This is the frayed burlap, and I have got the tumbled glass. So all as I'm doing, shaking them up, and that I'm just going to add some ink. Just like this, really, really simple, whatever. Doesn't matter how much mess you make. Just add a little bit of ink to them like that. Let's go in a little bit of the blue, like this. And just put it in wherever you want a little bit of colour. You don't have to worry about going over the lines. So this is a great one if you are a messy person, like this. So just put them on. A little bit of the Dusty Concord, just up here. I tried spraying it and that the spray just went absolutely everywhere, so I'm just putting it on here like this. So again, use whatever colours you've got. There we go. Just lots of fun. Let's have a little bit of this one on here. Really simple, love it. And then we will have, let me just use this one, which is a little bit of the greeny colour in there. I'm going to spray them with a little bit of water as well. Okay, so that's the inky bit done. I'm going to take, I've just got some water in my little spray. I'm just going to spray just so they blend out just a little bit more. And then I'm just thinking, I wonder if I just mop it up with this, then I can use this tissue paper then, can't I? Just mop up a little bit of that colour. Oh, that's nice. Aren't they pretty? Now I'm just going to quickly dry it just with my little heat gun here. There we go. So that's all nice and dry. So all we've got to do now is cut them out. So really, really simple. And I'm just loving them. They look a little bit better when they're cut out, but aren't they gorgeous? Now I have ripped this one, but I think I could probably just use just this little half a wing, couldn't we? So we'll just cut this one out like that. And I just think they look so lovely. Lovely little rainbow butterflies. Now I'm cutting the little antennae thingies off because I just can't be bothered to cut around them. I think you don't really notice it anyway, so I'm just going to go round these like that, and I just think they look so lovely. And it's just a quick way. You could actually colour your tissue paper first if you wanted to, and then stamp over the top. So it's entirely up to you, but you must use something like Stays On, so obviously your ink doesn't smudge everywhere. And be careful cutting his little tail off. Not his tail, his body. So there we go. And look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? I think they are lovely. Beautiful. So there we go. So I've got 1.5 wings there. So I'm going to pop those to the side so we can use those. Let me just quickly cut one more out because I quite like the yellow in these. These are a bit brighter. I didn't use yellow, I don't think, in the other ones. So I will quickly speed this up while I cut out the rest of them. There we go, perfect. You don't have to cut them out absolutely perfectly because they're going to go into the art journals anyway. You can keep these little bits if you want to, but I'm going to just throw them away. I have lots of little bits of pieces everywhere, so I don't need all of these bits. So they are just gorgeous, aren't they? Beautiful. So let's pop those in a pile. Let's bring back our page. Okay, let's put these stamps on so it doesn't all go blurry. Okay, so what I want to do now, let's make sure we're in shot. What I want to do now is this page. Now, I've popped book paper on the back and I've also gessoed over the top, so it's all ready. You don't need to see me do that. So that's all ready to go. So what I would like to do, let me just take our butterfly off. Now I'm going to use, I think, some of these on the back. Now this one's got a nice straight line here, which we could probably go along the edge. Whoops. So let's just ink that up and see how well it will stick on top of the gesso. Let's see. Should we just go up there in the... like that. That's okay. Just loving these stamps. Can never have too many background stamps. I'm going to put it this way, I think. Just see if that will stick down lovely. Right, so let me just... oh, pop that down. We have this nice flowery one. Seeing we've got butterflies, this is a nice flower one. I just really do want to sort of like keep this quite simple. What should we do? Stick it there. Lovely. I think these are going to look really pretty on the back. I actually do sort of like collage it on the back, didn't I? Shall we have this great big one? Doesn't quite fit on my block, but that should work. Pop this one in the middle, couldn't we? Middle-ish. There we go. Lovely. Gosh, they're very, very sticky. This little one. Which way should we do that? So it's just coming off slightly there. What should I do? There we go. Now I just need a smaller one. Put that one there. Let's have this smaller one there. So we can colour over this because obviously this is the stays on. Oops, that's not going to work, is it? Because I had that right on the thingy, on the little spirally bit. So let's try again. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. I do like these stamps. Right, that's going to be that for now. Pop this away. So shall we add a little bit of a colour on the back? See, I've also got these which I want to put down, but I also want to use a little bit of book paper as well, and also just a little bit of colour, because I just love these butterflies. I think they're gorgeous. Okay, what colour? Should we have a little nice bit of blue on the back? Let's just pop a little bit of this on here. This is tumbled glass, this one. And I'm going to use a little bit of the yellow, which is the mustard seed. So should turn a little bit of this green, shouldn't it, with the blue. Let's just give it a spray. A little bit of a tilt. I might actually just get my little brush. Now I've used the yellow because on the other page we have the bumblebee one, didn't we, that we did last week. So I think the yellow works really well. See if I can take a little bit of this off onto this tissue paper. And I can use this tissue paper in another project, can't I? Let's add a little bit more blue. I think I sort of wiped it away. Right, I'm going to quickly dry that. Okay, there we go. Let's take a little bit of that blue off there. Perfect. Perfect. Right, I'm going to add a little bit of gesso over the top. Just a tiny bit. I'm going to do with my big brush. It doesn't matter if there's a little bit of ink on there. Just gives it that lovely background. Now I do like that. That's really lovely. Perfect. I'm going to quickly dry that again. There we go, lovely. Now I'm going to use just a little bit of book paper, just a little bit of collaging over the top of this as well, because I want to use some of this and also some of these. This one I actually just sort of like cut out. I want to add just a little bit of background to it, as you can see, obviously because it's tissue paper you can see through it as well, so we're not blocking out too much Let's just see, let's just stick it down and find out. Let's stick this piece down first, a little bit of glue, a little bit of, I'm using the Liquitex Ultra Matte Medium on here. See, that looks nice, doesn't it? Let's take this bit. So that's what I like about the tissue paper. You can't see it once it's on there. It's sort of hidden. Goes very transparent, doesn't it? Really love the background. A little bit of book paper. Stick a little bit at the top, I think. Lovely. Right, let's have another bit of this. I don't want a bit too big. But yeah, put that over the top of all of that. Love it. I'm absolutely loving it. Now, I do like these torn, sort of, it's like a scribble on there. Let's just put one more piece on there, and I think that will probably be good for the background. Let's just take that bit off. Love it. I do like that. These stamps are amazing. Really, really lovely. So let's just pop all this to the side. I'm going to quickly dry it again. Perfect. Right, I'm just going to go in a little bit, I think. Let's just come in so then you can just see it a little bit better. There we go. Because I want to pop the butterflies on, and I'm just loving these. Look at this. Just beautiful. Just got some beautiful butterflies on here. Nothing too fancy. Just these gorgeous little butterflies flying around, which I love. Got some little ones here. Beautiful page of butterflies. Look at that. We got that little half a wing. No, I don't like you there. So I think that's how they're going to go. And then I do have a little word on here. And it says, with brave wings she flies. So I think I will pop that on there in a minute. So let's stick some glue on here. I have to be quite careful of these because they are quite fragile. Oops, stick down. Oops, I just pulled this leg up. So this is where you have to be very careful. Let's take you off. This is why I made a lot small. Let's take another one. Where are you? No, you need to be gentle. I'm a little bit heavy-handed sometimes. There we go. Lovely. Love it. Doesn't that look so pretty? I think that looks lovely. Really, really lovely. Now I like that. Let me just quickly dry it again. I don't think I'm going to do much more to this because I don't think it needs it. I will probably ruin it. I might just go around the edge. It just needs a little bit of colour around the edge. But I'm going to have this little phrase here. I'm going to just pop that there like that. With brave wings she flies, and that's lovely. Let's just get my little, can't do anything without my little Stabilo pencil. Let's pop a little bit of shadow in there, just a tiny bit. Not too much. Where's my little? Not that one, that one's too thick. There we go. I think what it might need is some like little splatters, I think, but in white. So let me see, what can I use, or in a lighter colour. Quite like that. Okay, don't do too much. Okay, let me just see if I've got anything to give it a little bit of a splatter with. Yes, I just do my little dots on here, maybe. Just have a look. I'm liking it. I think that's really nice. So let's pop this on. Where's my little Posca pen? In here somewhere. Oh, that's my black one. Oops. Here we go. just needs a few little dots on here, I think. I think it just finishes it off. Because I think if I get something to splat on it, I'm just going to make a big mess. I do like this. That's come out really, really lovely. And looks so different. I love these background stamps. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. And that's such an easy way to colour butterflies. It's a nice messy way, but you get this, each butterfly is completely different, and I think it looks beautiful. Okay, shall we just get my little ink pad. Let's just see if I can just ink. That's not going to work. Let me get my little ruler here. This is my ink pad. I need to get another ink pad because I am running out. I need to restock on a few things. So there we go. This just frames it in, and I think that looks really nice like that. Perfect. So there we go, guys. I think that looks really, really nice. So I have used the lovely foam back stamps from Beebeecrafts, and also they are their lovely set of silicone clear stamps, which are beautiful, which are really, really, so I will pop a link down below for those. So you can go and take a look. But there we go, guys. That is our beautiful page for this week, and I am loving it. Very, very butterfly-y and pretty. So there we go, guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.